It is 6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. You're taking a live look in Washington this morning. Flags across the country are flying at half-staff following the deadly shooting at the Covenant School in Nashville.
Authorities are revealing more about the shooter who killed 6 people, including 3 children. Police body cam footage shows the moments officers ran into the school searching for the shooter. We do want to warn you, some of this video is hard to watch.
Keep pushing. Go.
Within minutes, police found the shooter on the 2nd floor and shot and killed him. Investigators say the suspect bought 7 firearms legally. 3 of them were used in the attack. Before the tragedy, the suspect sent a message to an old friend on social media saying they planned to die. Police say the suspect was under doctor's care for an emotional disorder. Authorities say they've interviewed the shooter's parents and are combing through writings left behind as they try to figure out a motive.
Meanwhile, East Tennessee lawmakers continue to respond, including Congressman Tim Burchett. He was asked how lawmakers can prevent future events like this from happening.
The laws don't work. Until people change their hearts, we're not going to see a change.
Knoxville Representative Gloria Johnson tweeted in response to the shooting. She says she has her, quote, red flag and safe storage bills written and ready to file again for the second part of the legislative session. She says she will not stop fighting for common sense gun legislation. In Washington, President Joe Biden wants Congress to work on assault weapons ban. However, Republicans are in charge of the House, and there is little to no support for weapon restrictions, which some say infringes on constitutional rights. And Safe Tennessee is an app you can have on your phone to anonymously report suspicious or criminal behavior and other safety concerns. The state came up with the app so you can send in tips and access useful resources to help keep your school and community safe. The app is free.
Right now, 2 children are severely hurt and a driver is facing charges after a wreck in Loudoun County.
Highway Patrol says a truck driven by 30-year-old DeWright Bell drove off I-75, flipped and rolled. Troopers say Bell was driving under the influence with 5 children inside the truck at the time of the crash. 2 were airlifted to UT Medical Center. This happened Monday near Lenoir City. Bell is charged with DUI, vehicular assault, and child restraint.
And today is day 2 in the trial for 2 suspects accused of killing Austin East student Stanley Freeman Jr. Prosecutors today plan to talk about a car that one of the suspects were driving. 16-year-old Rashawn Jordan and 18-year-old DeAndre Davis are being tried as adults, pleading not guilty. They're charged with first-degree and felony murder. A crime scene investigator testified that bullet casings found at the murder scene match weapons found at the home where Jordan and Davis were staying. You can watch the full trial live today inside the WVLT News app. And right now, the Knox County Sports Authority wants to prioritize minority and women-owned businesses to help build the new stadium downtown. The group is partnering with several construction and consulting firms, along with the Knoxville Area Urban League, to recruit. So far, officials say getting these businesses to commit has been difficult based off the project's timeline. The stadium is expected to officially break ground sometime this spring and open in 2025. The Sports Authority Board plans to meet again next month to discuss progress on hiring these contractors. And new this morning, a convict just released from prison is back in custody and charged with attacking a staff member of Republican Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. The FBI says Glenn Neal was released from prison, then stabbed Paul's staff member near the U.S. Capitol in Washington on Saturday. Investigators believe the attack was random. The staff member is still in the hospital. No word yet on his condition. A federal judge is ordering former Vice President Mike Pence to testify. Prosecutors are focused on conversations he and former President Donald Trump had in the days before and on January 6th in the 2020 election. Trump's lawyers had tried to block Pence from testifying. Pence, too, had argued he shouldn't have to testify because of his constitutional role in the legislative branch. We've got an important recall alert this morning. If you own a Honda, the company is recalling more than 300,000 vehicles because the side view mirrors could fall off. If you have a Honda Odyssey, minivan, Passport, Pilot, or Ridgeline made in the last few years, you can take it into the dealership free of charge to get that replaced. Just in time for spring and summer, parents, you can get your child's seasonal clothing for a discounted rate today at the Duck Duck Goose consignment sale. It kicks off the Knoxville Expo Center on Clinton Highway at 10 o'clock. It goes until 8 o'clock. The sale runs through Saturday. WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols, the Tennessee baseball team. First pitch tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on ESPNU.
It is 6:54. We do want to get a look at your traffic with Whitney Turner.
You're in good shape if you're just now leaving on this Wednesday morning, taking a live look at I-40 right around Hall of Fame Drive, where that volume starting to pick up just a little bit, but all those interstates are running on time. We are starting to see a little bit of that congestion on 75 southbound at Merchant Drive. That is typical of that morning rush around the corner. Heads up if you're moving through Morgan County today, starting at 8 a.m. They are going to have a road closure of Vespi Road right at Catoosa Road. They hope to have this cleared by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but they are replacing cross drains in the area, so be mindful that work could last a little longer.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
It is 6:55 now, and if you haven't stepped outside just yet, let's just say we're having a little winter. You might actually hear some folks call them that. It's an Appalachian saying. It references what is blooming when we get these cold snaps. Now everything's blooming several weeks early, so normally this would be a redbud winter this time of year. Nope, we're already onto the dogwood winter. Right now it is a clear morning with some patches of frost and lots of 30s. Now tomorrow morning will be one more morning of this little winter, of this dogwood winter, as we do have frosty 30s again tomorrow morning. So just wanted to give you some perspective. What will shut down this cold snap will be, though, the next front. Unfortunately, greater risk for severe weather brewing west of us. Then we will have some strong storms moving in Friday night to early Saturday. So that'll warm us up just ahead of and even right after those storms. For now, it's 36 in Knoxville, just hit our morning low, 32 in Sevierville to Middlesboro, 33 in Huntsville to 35 in Crossville. Close in, though, you can see it is 33 in Clinton, 34 Dandridge to 32 Wares Valley. For your day today, enjoy this beautiful sunny view. We're all clear now. We'll keep it that way for today with a high of 63. So for now, it's really seasonable afternoons, but cold mornings. Then we're tracking those storms for you coming up on the CW.
Yeah, so probably if you're sending your kids off to school with a jacket, they're going to maybe leave it there. All right, have a good day. We're headed on over to WVXI.